planner friends, it's Nia. Welcome to Life with Nia. Today we are stuffing our cash envelopes for the month of June. If you're new here, I am a government employee. I am paid one time per month. So for the most part, I only stuff my cash envelopes as it relates to my variable expenses one time per month. I do savings every week. So some of those are in cash envelopes and some of those are electronic for my savings, but for my variable expenses, things like groceries, gas, eating out, select sinking funds such as clothing, health, car, I stuff cash envelopes. So that is what we're doing today. I have revised my amount. So last month I think we stuffed $880. This month it was going to be $885, but when I went to the bank, I changed some stuff up at the last minute. I ended up getting a cashier's check for utilities, and so typically I pull out like maybe $150 to $170 for utilities. This is water, sewer, trash, which is, it's a weird schedule, payment schedule for it. So sometimes it's like every other month for part of it, but then one of them is due monthly. So I always like to have a little extra, and I have sort of like a sinking fund for it. And so this month, instead of pulling part of it from my sinking fund, when I got to the teller at the window, I was just like, the full amount, which was like $216. So that made me just take off part of the cash that I was getting, but I know that I still took out way too much is basically what I'm getting at. So I'm gonna probably end up depositing back like $200 because I got $200 in a cashier's check for part of the sinking funds. Okay, I'm rambling and probably not making any sense. Anyway, we're going to stuff some cash envelopes. Before we get to that, though, I have shared that I was working on these budget binders and creating like a little budget kit that you could purchase at Studio Bliss Co. If you're not familiar with Studio Bliss Co., that is my stationery store on Etsy. One day it'll be on Shopify, but not today. And I have stickers and cash envelopes and journaling cards and die cuts and a whole host of awesome things. And I have been looking to add these budget binders, honestly, since last summer when the first Planner Sesh box came out. So if you purchased that first Planner Sesh box, then you received a pocket-sized binder, this size, A7, in your Planner Sesh box. And it was just, you know, it had a positive affirmation on the cover, and you could do whatever you chose to do with it. Well, I was like, oh, I'm going to do budget binders, and I just have not had time to do it. So now I am making the time, and I'm working on them. And so I have 3 options available. This was what was in the Planner Sesh box. It is a hollow cover. They all have a snap closure and rings. They're not the largest rings. Could you change out the rings? Maybe, but that's not my forte. So, I am switching over, and I'll show you in just a second, to this size, but in a mo term. So, you could do hollow. You have this charcoal, black, gray, dark gray color, or just plain old clear. And this is the cover that I'm working on. Probably going to end up being a different font because I can't get it to cooperate with the vinyl. But it says I do the most, but on a budget. I thought that was super cute. And so in your planner, this would be the cover. It's not going to be white. This is printed on paper, but it would be on top of the cover. And then you'll receive 6 envelopes. And these are, again, pocket size. So it's a smaller planner, A7 size. But like a cute size for a wallet. And I have one here. This is one that I got from somewhere else. So I've got some envelopes in here to show you what it looks like. So you can, you know, personalize your 6 envelopes with whatever category you want to put on there. Just, you know, keep in mind the longer the word, the smaller it's going to be because pocket is smaller. But that'll go on the envelopes. And I'm also going to add in some trackers. So you'll get 6 of these little trackers as well. This is just something that I designed for myself, and it will be available with the system, the budget binder system. I may make these available individually. Let me know. I know, you know, maybe if you received a planner sesh box as an example, you already have the binder. Maybe you just want the inserts. I can make that available as well. Just let me know. So you'll get 6 envelopes, 6 trackers, the binder. That'll be the set. And that should be up later this week. And if you watch all my videos, you'll probably hear me talk about this a couple of times, and I may say something different. I'm probably forgetting some things this go around, but that is what it is. So budget binders coming soon. Okay, so let's get into this cash envelope stuffing, because I don't know what it is going to end up being after I went and in the middle of the game changed the rules at the bank. So I've got my little denomination list filled out here, and we are just going to go down the list and we are going to stuff our cash envelopes, and I've got them listed here as well. So let me pull out my storage. I have not changed over from the Filofaxes, so I still have everything squished into these Filofax covers. But maybe that's something I'll work on this week, is updating into my new covers. So I like to go in order that they are in here. So the first thing is P.O. Box, and P.O. Box is getting $10. So we're going to add that on here, and this P.O. Box should, I feel like, I didn't check today when I went to the bank, but I feel like is past due at this point. I thought it was May, but I don't know. I don't know when the last time. It's annually. So I'm just waiting for them to put my bill in my box so I can pay it. So we should be at $155 now, which I think will cover, might be $159. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. So 155 for our P.O. Box. I may change out some bills as well, which is part of the reason why these are super thick. Sam's Club is getting $10. Sam's Club, this is for my Sam's Club membership. So I didn't put anything in here last month because it's not due until January, and it will be funded at this rate way before it's due. So $10 for Sam's Club, and there's 10 in here, so now we have 20. Costco's also getting $10. Now Costco, I got a whatever you call it, a premium membership, and so that's like, I think, $120. That is due in February, So we should have exactly 120 come February. And I got the premium membership because I think paying for Petey's medication every month will get me in a good place as it relates to cash back. And I do buy a few other things. So we've got 30 now in our Costco envelope. Bulk shopping. Okay, bulk shopping is getting $80. And this envelope has evolved since starting it. It was my butcher envelope, and then I started back up at Sam's Club, and now it's Sam's Club and Costco. I missed something last month where I did not write it down. I don't know what it was exactly, but I spent $40 somewhere. Or maybe it was 20. I don't know. Anyway, so there's 87 here now. And we are adding $80. So that should bring us to 167. Let's get out our calculator. Okay, so 20, 40, 60, 80. And 120, 40, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 167. And I don't anticipate doing much bulk shopping this month other than my wings that I get from the butcher because I'm team flats and they have them available in all flats. Clothing is not getting anything, so 0 is going into our clothing envelope. Canva is getting 10. This is another thing where I pay annually, so it'll be due in February, and I should have the full 120 at that time. So there's 20 in here now. We're adding 10, and so that brings us to 30 for Canva. Next is business expenses. Business expenses is getting 50. The other thing I started doing with this envelope is I get a telework stipend from my job, and so it's $50 a month, but after they tax it to death, it's $31. So that is direct deposited into my bank account once a month. About $31 I'm also going to be adding to my business expenses account. So I did that last month. You see it there. That is one where I need to go. I did not pull that cash as part of this because it doesn't come with my normal paycheck. So once it comes in, I will pull that and add it to this as well. So that's done outside of this cash stuffing. So this is, I guess this is just like me funding, making sure I have, you know, money for my business to put back into my business. I'm actually, to preserve some of these 10s, I'm going to take a 10 that's in here and use a 20. So we should have 69 plus 50, 119. Okay, so 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 119 in business. And I can already tell you I need some sticker paper, so I'm going to try a different vendor for clear sticker paper because the clear that I got, if you don't watch my other videos that are not budget related, this is what happens with the clear that I got. So it doesn't work great with foiling. So we're going to try another company and see if we can get foiling on clear paper worked out. Okay, so Petey needs an appointment to see the cardiologist as a follow-up. So I know it's going to be like $400, which his envelope clearly doesn't have it. It currently has $224, and we are adding 100. which this month, so I need to get his one medication, which is like $62 with tax. And then mid-month, I'm going to need to get his other 2 medications. So this $100 is essentially going to be a wash. So what I may try to do later this month is add like maybe another 50 to his envelope. So we're adding 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1. And we should have 324. And he's, oop, I just dropped all of that on the floor. He's good on food and everything else. He just needs his meds. Okay, so 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 93, 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 324. Okay. Health is getting $20. And there's $250 in here, so that should bring us to $270. I think this was, I went and bought some vitamins, and I'm gonna probably go buy some more, and so I haven't really had to use this envelope much. I also have health in my one of my savings accounts, so this should have 270, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 70. I think that shouldn't be more than like $30 for vitamins. I do need to make an appointment with the eye doctor for, like, my eyes are horrible right now. Like, I have great eyesight. My eyes hurt so bad from looking at a screen all day. But I like to go every year and get my glasses because they're free. And I pay for them. So I think I'm going to get some sunglasses this year. Okay, next we have Amazon Prime. This is another one where I paid annual before they raised the price, and so locked that in for the year. So we're adding 10, which will bring us to 30. And this is another one where I'm going to replace these 10s with a 20 and then add 10. We've got 30. Okay, utilities this is getting nothing. That's where I made the kerfuffle. Black Friday is getting 50. So 20, 40, 50. And Black Friday has 225. So that should bring us to 275. Alright, so 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 2, 10, 20, 270, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 275 in Black Friday. Birthday is not getting anything. It is my birthday month. June is birthday month. My birthday is Monday, the 6th. So I will be spending this envelope probably on the same thing I spent last year. Lowe's. I need a water hose. I'll be going and getting food at various places, and then I'm going to IKEA, and I might go get a pedicure. I'm pretty boring. Car fund. Car is getting 20. And I have said this before, I need to up the amount that I'm putting in the car fund. So we have 180 after adding that 20, which is not all. I mean, there's money in the bank account for the car fund, but I know my car registration is coming up, I think in July, and that's going to take a hit to my car fund. I think it's like $300. So I need to probably start doing 50. Okay, so 180. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80. 180 in our car fund. Taxes gets nothing. I do that electronically. An emergency fund gets nothing because I do that electronically. Okay, so that is those. Let's move on to our gas. Gas is getting 100. I'm rolling over 85. So this is the wallet I'm currently using from Notiq. I'm going to switch over to this Moterm. So I'm going to pull the 85 that is in here. I don't know if there's 85 in here, but there's 20, 40, 50. There's 55 in here. So I'm going to pull this 55, and because 55 is literally the absolute most that I'm willing to put in my car. I think when I filled up last time, so it's June 1st, I filled up April 30th, and I still have close to a full tank of gas because I refuse to go anywhere. Gas was $4.99. I paid $75, and the only reason why I did $75 is because it was on a card, because I was at Sam's Club. I can't part with $75 in cash. So in here we have $50, which is what I feel like I can physically hand over to somebody for some gas. So that is gas moved over, but we're going to add $100 to our gas fund. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 1. And then I also have, because I don't carry all of the money around with me for these categories, I also have gas here. So there's the other 30. So you take my 55 plus 30, that's 85 that's being rolled over, plus the 100 that we're adding today, which brings us to 185. Okay, so next is groceries. Groceries was another one that I changed today, so this is part of the reason why I have to put money back in the bank. I went to the grocery store before having my cash envelopes done, and I spent like $46, I think. So I had set up to give myself $240. I'm only going to give myself $200 now, because I spent that money at the grocery store. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Okay, so so my excess goes in here, and I know I have one every plate box coming this month. So when that gets ready to bill, I will deposit it $40. I'll deposit that into the bank because it's electronic. And then we're going to try to stay on a grocery budget this month. Easier said than done, though. So now we've got our groceries. Next is household. Household is getting 20, I do more than 20 in household items, but it is typically electronic stuff. So like Grove, I just don't fund it that way. I just cash flow it from my bank account. So here's 20 going to household. And then eating out. And eating out is getting 60. $40, $50, $60. And this is another one where I'm only going to put half of it in here. And then the rest, I don't need to carry $60 with me to eat out. It's got like my little overflow wallet for the extra. Okay, I think we've hit every category. I kind of stopped keeping track of what I was doing. Let's see. I have 80, 90, 120 left, and I'm just gonna put back in the bank. I think I covered everything. So let's just make sure. So we've got groceries, eating out, household, gas. We did bulk shopping. We did health. Prime, Canva, Costco, Sam's, P.O. Box, car, pet, business, Black Friday. All right, so that is all the categories. Let's see what we ended up with. So even though I spent the 40 at the grocery store already, I reduced what I added to my cash envelope. I'm still gonna call that 240 because that's what it was. I just spent the 40. And we just didn't add anything to utilities because it went directly. Okay, so 240 plus 60 plus 80 plus 20 plus 100 plus 100 plus 50 plus 50 plus 10 plus 20 plus 20 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10. 790. I will probably add that again because I've been known to get it wrong. So minus 240 minus 60 minus 80 minus 20 minus 100 minus 100 50 50 10 20 20, and there's $40 left, so $790. That is right. All right, so that's what we stuffed this month. $790. Let me know if you are using cash envelopes and if you stuff every paycheck or if you follow some other type of system. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for joining me. Bye.